Hi, I'm Sonja and I want to present a unique airplane that I recently flew. This is an Aeroprakt A-26. When one showed up at our airport, I jumped at the opportunity to fly it. It is a twin-engine pusher with two Rotax 582s mounted under the wings. It has tandem seats, flaperons and a lot of wing area. The combined 130 horsepower and low wing loading allow it to take off in a very short distance and climb at an incredible angle. It has a single brake lever on the stick. With a steerable tailwheel, taxiing is no problem, and if necessary, differential thrust can be used as well. The wings and fuselage are metal except for the composite skin in the cockpit area. The single fuel tank behind the back seat holds 23 gallons and feeds both engines.
You want to take front seat?
Yeah, if you let me. The wings are slightly swept back to keep the CG in the right place with the weight of the engines in the back. The high T-tail is large and provides excellent stability. The instrument panel is small and simple and has room for only a few instruments. The engine and air data is all shown on the GRT EIS. The flaperons have 4 positions, with position 0 for cruise and position 1 to 3 for takeoff or landing. The dual throttles and the flap lever are on the left side and can be reached easily. The canopy has 2 simple locks with centering pins. With a good headset, it is not too loud in the cockpit. The visibility from the front seat is the best I've ever had in an airplane. It is comparable to a glider. The front seat is comfortable and good even for tall people. The back seat has full dual controls except for trim and brakes and is a bit cramped lengthwise. The headroom is huge. I had about a foot of space above me. I have a multi-engine rating and was curious about the flight characteristics, so I ran it through some tests. Stalls were very controllable with some aerodynamic warning and light wing rock. The stall speed was around 40 miles per hour indicated with the flaps in the 0 position and a little less in the 1 position. Rolling from 45 degrees bank left to right takes 1.9 seconds to 2.2 seconds depending on the speed. The aileron forces are a bit high at full aileron deflections because they are so large. I did a rough airspeed calibration at 1 speed, which showed that the airspeed indicator reads 6 to 7 miles per hour low in cruise. That is Connor in the back. He is the co-owner and also an instructor. There is no cabin heat and he got rather cold in the back without the sun. We shut one engine down to see what would happen. The airplane yawed 5 to 10 degrees before I could react, but a little push on the rudder on the opposite side of the dead engine was all that was needed to keep it flying straight. It climbs well on one engine, even with full fuel and 2 people. After a while, one might even forget that there is a second engine. Cruise is between 70 and 80 miles per hour with a fuel flow of 2 to 3 gallons per engine. Flying so slow gives you plenty of time to notice all those airfields, like Placerville here, and a multitude of small private strips that one would hardly notice from a faster plane. I pushed it up to 100 miles per hour indicated, which it only does going downhill. VNE is 120 miles per hour, which is plenty. Getting it down from cruise altitude takes a while and some planning ahead. Landing is easy, but slips are almost mandatory because the flaperons do not add much drag. It is definitely a fun airplane to fly. Great for sightseeing and racking up low-cost multi-engine time, but going far requires a lot of patience.